Hey, welcome. I'm Naija. I'm your motivational bestie if you're new, and welcome back if you're not new. Hello. All right, if I'm looking down, it's because I got some notes here, okay? So, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. All right, today we're talking about something that could literally change your whole entire life. So, stay tuned to the end because you're going to need all of this juice, all of this sauce right now. Okay, we're talking about finding the love within. And no, I'm not talking about that I'm fine type of love. I'm not talking about that kind of love that holds you down when life gets messy. The kind of love that doesn't disappear just because somebody else did. The kind of love that doesn't need validation or a text back or a relationship status to feel real. You know what I mean? Hello, you know. Because let's be honest, some of us have been out here giving everybody, I mean everything, the best of us, the best of our energy, our loyalty, our softness, our time, and forgetting that we deserve that same love too. Because let's be honest, so many of us have been out here giving everybody everything, okay? Because we've been trained to, we've been programmed to, like, that's what we're supposed to do, right? We got to be like Jesus, right? Hallelujah. So if you've been feeling drained, unworthy, overlooked, or like you've been searching for love all in the wrong places, baby, this video is for you. So go ahead, grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's talk about how to fall in love with you. For real. This time, okay? Let's get into it. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovers around the world, whether you're together, apart, single, near or far. You came to the right video. See, I wasn't really going to record this video today because, child, I've been in this stage where dun 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 dun. I know you wonder where I've been. I took some time to find the love within. But then I came back to let you know I got a thing for me and I can't let go. All right, yeah, so I've been really digging deep into myself, trying to figure out like what I want out of life, what I need to do in life, because I feel like I was in a stage in my life where I'm like, nothing mattered. Nothing mattered. It was all the same. Everything was just the same. It was just a continuation of the same day over and over and over and over again. I'm like, there's purpose to life. What is that purpose? What is that love of life? What is it? What am I missing? What is the void there? What's going on? So I still like I'm still in this journey. I'm still discovering this special kind of love. You know, this love within, because that love within, when it's filled, you don't go searching for validation outside of yourself. Like, okay, is it the job? Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? No, it's none of these things, and that's why there's a void, you know what I'm saying? Because you're like, what is this emptiness? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling like the day is dragging into one long day of the same stuff? And I'm learning what I love about me. I'm learning, like, what do I really want out of life? I'm learning that what are the things that still, like, nudges at you when you're still, when you're quiet, when you're by yourself. What are those things that you feel inside that you feel like I just got to do? Like, I haven't had a job since probably September of last year. And I've been blessed. And I feel like I've been blessed, meaning I've been blessed because I have unemployment insurance, you know, and it's not a lot of money. But I'm grateful because I can take this time to really figure out what I want to do out of life. And I feel like I'm 40. My birthday is coming up soon next month, and I'm going on 48 or 49. Why? I just don't care about the age anymore. So miss me with that number thing. But even though I'm saying miss me with the number thing, but I'm still wondering, like, I feel like I'm getting up there in age, and I'm like, how many summers left do I have to live on this earth? And not to sound all morbid and stuff like that, but I just want to have the best life. You know what I'm saying? I want to have my best life. I want to step out with my best foot forward. I don't want to settle anymore. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something with purpose, and not because, okay, I have to do this. Like, I want to do it because I love to do this. And I feel like there's another way to live, and I'm searching for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with YouTube, I'm like when I went to Thailand, I was like, I didn't have the urge to do YouTube videos. And I feel like I was going in for like an entire year. And I was looking back on my year like, man, I was going in and I was being as consistent. And I feel like nothing. Movement was very slow. And I'm like, well, maybe now you putting like a lot of energy into this. Maybe this is not for you. And I'm like, I cried. I think I cried for days. And I was just like, why are you crying for? Like, well, what? Like, if you want to do it, then keep doing it. Like, if this is what you want to do, then keep doing it. And I'm like, but I want progress. I want impact. I want to feel like I matter, that I have purpose. But people can't give me that validation. You know what I'm saying? I have to give myself that validation, because that's like telling, like, I know I'm going to get off track a little bit, but my friend, he took his life. And I'm thinking of all the things I could have told him. Like, I wish I would have known that he was feeling so down in the dumps and like that. And then I was like, well, it's nothing you could have said that changed his mind, because I feel like that person has to be the person to realize that they are worthy, they are needed, they are wanted, and they have purpose. And they have to live out that purpose until God calls them home, right? And I feel like I've been taking the responsibility of everybody to make everybody feel happy a certain way. Can I have changed this? Can I have done this? And I was just like, that's just too much. You know, that's a lot. That's a burden. And I don't think we came down here to do that. I think we came down there to remind ourselves how great we are, and to remind people that they are great too. And I think in this society, in America, because I'm in America, I feel like we are so consumed with, we got to be doing something in order to feel like we are somebody. We got to be getting the likes. We got to be putting out the videos. We got to be making the highest amount of money. We got to live in a nice place. We got to keep getting. But when is the getting got? You know what I'm saying? When is the getting got? So I'm like, Naisha, what do you want? Like, what is going to make you fulfilled? What is going to make you feel like you have purpose? Because if you keep searching for that thing to give you what you want, you'll get the thing, and then you have that void again, or you'll never get the thing and you still have that void again. So what are you going to do? And I discovered this even before I lost my job. I was like, I was unhappy there. Not the people, really. I think it was more of myself, and I feel like I was outgrowing where I was. And I was like, you can't keep coming in here feeling like you're drowning. Like, you have to change your perception, change your thinking of where you're at. Because if you're doing this now, you don't want to suffer while you're doing this. That's crazy. You don't want to suffer while you're doing it. Why put yourself in so much misery? Why keep thinking like, oh my God, I don't have no purpose. I don't want to be here. I don't got no purpose. I don't want to be here. Why keep feeding yourself that? And I'm just like, I don't know why I keep feeding myself that. Well, and then something said, well, feed yourself something else. I've been feeding myself affirmations for the last 30 something days, and I actually still don't feel like a lot has changed. I don't feel like a lot has changed, but I'm still pushing to that point where I believe more in myself. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's almost like an experiment. Like, I'm trying to prove to myself, like, if I keep saying this, if I keep saying certain things about myself, that I love me, I have purpose, I'm talented, I'm a genius, and find that love. And I keep saying this to myself, that eventually I'll believe it, and eventually I'll see it. But it's been over 30 days. And I know they say 21 days makes a habit, but I'm going to keep it real with you. 21 days, I don't know what's changing, Lord. But I feel like that's not enough time to reprogram how you feel, especially if you're like over 40. Okay, because that's a lot of years of telling yourself one specific thing, programming yourself in the schools. Not to say schools are bad. I'm just saying programming There's a programming in schools. There's a programming in your job. There's a programming in life. There's a programming in America. Everywhere there's a program. So it's like, okay, these programs are no longer fitting my agenda. So I'm like, okay, I need to reprogram. I have to really get the clutter. Like I have to, you know how like you have to release the files in your phone when it's full before you put in new ones. And that's what that's what I'm doing with myself now, right? So I can find that love, because if I'm trying to pile in the programming of what I want to feel, what I want to do, what I want to be, on top of these already beliefs, these already programs that I have growing up, nothing changes. Nothing changes. So you don't feel anything, you don't see anything. And I don't know if you've been in this predicament and stuff like that, but you have to let go of what you used to know. So now I look at everything kind of neutral. I program myself to look at everything neutral in order to dump the programming that I've had throughout the years. I try to dump all that, so I can really reinforce what I want out of life, what I want to do in life, because I still feel like I'm afraid to push forward. I'm afraid to really, really, really dump the beliefs that I had, because I feel like my mind is holding on to that, because it's scared that if I jump into the unknown or these new programs, that I'm going to find myself maybe in something worse, in a worse situation. But I'm like, I can't get any worse than this. But anyway, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that my life is bad. It's not bad. It's stagnant. It feels stagnant, but maybe in the spiritual, it is moving in my favor. So I look to that. I hope for that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I know I've been your motivational bestie, and you're like, Naija, I don't know if you're making me feel motivated. But I want to keep it real with you. I don't always feel motivated. I didn't want to do this video. Like, I was just like, let's just do it because you made a commitment to yourself to do a video once a week. And let's put that love out there. Let's tell people that sometimes you don't feel like doing things, but you still do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the motivation ain't there, right? Hello, it ain't there, but you do it anyway, especially if it's going to help you get to like a greater calling, a greater purpose. Hopefully this video touches one person, at least one person. Come on, God, one person, right? Or even if it's just touching me, or something that I need to unleash within inside of myself and get out and talk to the camera about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hello. So I'm like, okay, Naija, I'm going to go and just do the videos, and I'm going to find the love, and I'm going to keep asking myself, what do I love? What do I love? What do I love? Because you are intelligent. You are, all these things, all these beautiful things, right? And until I'm convinced that that's what I am. And then I feel like when you get in that vibration, and when you get into that state of believing truly what you are, that's when I think you'll find that love and that purpose within. Yeah. Hello. In that word. All right. I hope I motivated you in some way, or maybe just had you thinking, but I hope I had you thinking in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'm Naija. I'm your motivational bestie. If you resonate with this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like I've been trying to get everything out, and I want to talk real fast and get it all out, and like, before the battery die or something like that, or, or make this video too long. But anyway, come back for another video. It'll be every Monday at 3 p.m. I'm committed to that to the whole year. You better keep me accountable, God. Well, somebody out there, comment below if you ever felt this way. Comment below if you can inspire somebody else. I will see you in the next video. I'm Naija. See you Monday, 3 p.m. every week for the whole year. Peace.